Now we're live. I was like, I was black for a while. Good evening. Welcome to the Masshole Report weekly wrap up. How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing, Kate?
Doing good, Kate.
I'm doing. Tonight we have Pat with us as always. Sergeant Doopy is back in action. Doopy, how's it going?
Good. Yep. How about you?
Yeah, you're angry, I thought, tonight. No?
Oh, I am.
You sound a lot more chilled than before we started the show.
I'll get fired up right now. I'm giving shit.
No, it's okay. We can put a cork in that. We have the one, the only El Sancho. El Sancho, how are you doing?
Thanks for having me. Hello, everybody.
Thanks for coming. And of course, Matt the man.
Hey, hello, Kate. How are you?
Thanks, Billy. That's a nice way to start off the show. So we have some things to talk about this evening. Of course, we have to go back because this is like our major weekly wrap up. And unfortunately, on the Masshole Report end, we have been pretty well consumed with being stalked by geriatric cripples. That's pretty much what's happening over here. Is that we've got Brian Sessions on the loose with convicted felon Will Blair, and they're just going around trying to cause trouble at the behest of Furry Potato. So I figured rather than like spend this episode like just doing a bitch and whine fest, right? Because obviously, like I know people are upset. I'm kind of upset, I guess. It's an upsetting thing to do, but we don't need to complain about it. We really need to analyze this and see how it fits into the bigger picture, right? Because I am not that special. I'm not the first person that Zoe Perez has attempted to intimidate and terrorize to silence them, right? So we're not that important. So what I want to do is go back and really like talk about some of the other stuff that Zoe has done up until this point, because like this lady's just batshit crazy. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
Mentally, yeah. I don't know if all the marbles are there mentally.
I definitely am not getting the impression that we're like firing off on all cylinders. And, I've talked about this on other panels a little bit, so I'm not going to go on the full diatribe that I already have, right, this tangent. But it's just pretty crazy that over a dispute, which is over, like at its core, a 2-week ban on YouTube, right? So just 2 weeks that you can't post videos, right? 14 days. You would fly 3,000 miles across the country to teach the other person a lesson, whatever the intent there was. Like, it's kind of crazy, right? Like, so what I did is kind of like I went back and I started talking to people and looking into some things and figuring out like, is this indication of, sort of the risk level, climbing for this individual? Because we've talked about her a lot. Like she does some pretty nasty things, right? I wouldn't say necessarily dangerous things, but nasty things, right? And I think back to like Hate the State, Ian McGuire, right? And he had a pattern that just kept escalating and escalating and escalating. And it was annoying and it was confrontational and it was harassing. And then it was, intimidating. And then it became, over the line to the point to where it was dangerous enough that he's still locked up. So I think that is something that can happen in this community. And I think that might be what we're seeing here with Zoe. So if we take a look back, right? I don't know. Do you guys know about any of Zoe's other sort of antics with this? Have you heard any of this?
I'm not sure really what you're referring to.
Okay, all right. So let's start with the Hemmings, right? So Philippe and Krista Hemming, right? Do you guys know who that is or no?
No.
Yeah.
All right. So Philippe was a figure in the 1A community. This is going back a few years now, right? And he was a pretty polarizing figure. He worked with PNAC, which is photography is not a crime, right? And his wife, Krista, is an attorney. So at one point, they started kind of, speaking up and saying like, hey, there are some figures in this emerging movement that I don't agree with, right? They're just not doing things in a way that I find constructive or safe or helpful, right? So they kind of, started within the community and really the OGs, because PNAC has been around a lot longer than any of these other channels or anything else have. Like, photography is not a crime. Even Teresa Richardson was involved with them. And they were pretty legitimate for a time being. So, he's calling them out. And so what ends up happening is Furry Potato starts to go on a similar sort of smear, intimidation attack with these people, spreading rumors about them, threatening them, giving them attention. So at one point, she and Chauncey Hollingberry, who is the law offices of Daddy and Master, or Chauncey Dragonfire audits, right? So they decide that they're going to publicly threaten the Hemmings and say that they're going to firebomb their home while they're in it, right? So that's over the line. I don't think that it is smart to say things like that directed at very specific individuals particularly, right? And it certainly wouldn't make me feel comfortable either. So the very next night after this threat was issued, Chauncey and Zoe actually showed up outside of the Hemmings house, similar to what Brian and No Name just did with me, right? So this actually caused that family to move in the middle of the night, just to get away from them. They were that alarmed. And so this is going back a few years. Then, of course, we know Zoe had her whole back and forth. It wasn't even really a back and forth. She went hard after California Citizen Watch. And I understand, like, a lot of people are like, don't really like the guy. I get why. He's definitely not firing on all cylinders either. But did you guys watch any of that? Like, she straight up went for the jugular to ruin this man's life.
Oh, yeah. I'm aware that Zoe went to his work. It was a charter boat business, and with a bunch of other people, and he ended up getting fired, I think.
Right. So, and she would show up at his house, film him. She and Junkyard News have made T-shirts, drudgery with his face on it. She went ahead and she, went to his work to essentially with the intention of getting him fired, and then said afterwards, "All right, guys, the business owner has agreed to take care of it, so we're gonna stop." It was clearly a targeted attack there. So, and again, like these are things that she has in common. And let's just take a step back and remember that Chauncey, her accomplice in the first incident that we talked about, is currently sitting in federal jail over harassment charges. So you can see kind of a parallel with Chauncey and now Brian Sessions, right? Where Chauncey, not the brightest bulb on the tree, not particularly, hygienic upstairs as it is, if you know what I mean, like not the most sane individual that you'll meet. And Chauncey gets roped into going after the Hemmings with very little, to do with it other than Furry wants him to, and she's the bigger channel, right? And where does Chauncey end up after he's introduced this sort of behavior and the attention that it would bring him, right? Now he's in jail. So I think we can kind of see a similar thing starting with Brian, to where Brian has gotten a taste of the attention with this. He's doing things that are not intelligent, right? And are definitely not sane, normal, or would make people feel particularly comfortable about him, right? And he is not showing any signs of stepping down from this behavior. And so he's looking like on Furry's behalf, he's willing to still escalate it. So I think that we're seeing a pretty clear pattern emerging with Zoe Perez and sort of what she does. So what do you guys think about, all of this?
I see the pack-like mentality. I see the cult-like mentality. We look at the people doing it and the shock and awe value. And you as you mentioned earlier about a line, they don't have a line. They don't have a moral, ethical standard compass. They don't have any of that. So we got to throw that out the window. There's no rules here. We're not playing with people who have a mental stability. We're not playing with people who they're not normal, to be honest with you. I know it sounds crazy saying this, but they don't play by the same rules as we normal people do. And they're unethical and they have no line. And it's a shock jock value. They're doing this for clicks and views. They're doing this for attention because there are channels out there that have to talk about their idiocy, so they can continually be an idiot. And it's just it's a rinse, wash, repeat kind of deal. But they have no ethics, they have no standards, and there are people out there that follow them, that donate to them, that support it. And shame on those motherfuckers as well.
I don't even think it's just ethics and standards as much as it is like, when I say the line, there's just how much of your life, energy, attention, like how much is this shit going to really suck up? Because I think people that are relatively well balanced and relatively sane, I'm not sure whether I count myself among these people or not, just full disclosure here, but I think that there's only so much that this internet shit is going to suck out of your day. Like I don't think that either Zoe nor Brian fully understand objectively how batshit this behavior looks. Zoe flew 3,000 miles across the country, right? on presumably her own dime, if not somebody else's. But you're spending the money, you're spending the time, right, to meet up with these two strangers that you have never before met in person with, simply to make what turned out to be like a 5 to 10 minute video appearance, right, on this little YouTube channel to try to get me worked up. That's crazy. And Brian, on the other hand, drove at least 9 hours total that day to show up at my house to intimidate me, right? To then go sleep in his car before he drives back home to me. Like, this is just, like, that is just that's a lot of effort. That's just a ton of effort.
Mentally, they're not there, and they want everyone to talk about them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I know people are saying, I don't know why she was there, not whether it was for News New England or not. I mean, they certainly coordinated to make sure there was the exposure there. So, and I'm sure the reason that we don't know why she was here was by design. But, this behavior is not going to intimidate me down from doing what I'm doing. And I guess at some point, what we're looking at here is impasse. Like, are you going to continue to just try to annoy and mildly inconvenience me? And are you trying to just drum up drama? Or are you going to continue crossing over to the side of things to where you're trying to inflict actual damage on me for, at the end of the day, having a different opinion? And then, you can ask Ian and Chauncey how that ends up for you. Or even Eric Brandt to a certain point, because his life is certainly complicated by, similar things, this harassment, this intimidation, these threats. It doesn't end well. It doesn't. And I think, if we were looking back to Ian McGuire, do we see a similar, pattern of behavior at the beginning? I would say, yeah. I mean, down to the, as Furry is systematically trying to destroy California Citizens Watch's life, right? She's making videos mocking him, much like Ian McGuire did with his victim. It's just, I think at this point, it's becoming easier to kind of categorize who's particularly problematic and who is not so much so. And I mean, Furry is very clearly on the other side of that. Like, this is behavior that is just absolutely concerning. So didn't we find somebody else who also is claiming, some harassment here? Pat, right?
Oh yeah. This guy.
So I haven't fully seen this video. Pat just threw it by us maybe 2 minutes before we hit the live button. But I guess we could take a look at it, right, and just kind of discuss it after it's done.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Mike Goodness. Today we're going to talk about Furry Potato and his evil tater tots and how they attack people. They have been coming on my channel saying nasty things, talking about my religion, which you don't even know what my religion is, trying to track me down, to attack me. Ooh, well, I'm not afraid of you. And I find it a hypocrisy that you think that you can attack people for speaking their mind and having their own opinion. And let's be straight, we've all gone off the path. The path was Furry Potato should not be attacking places of religion. That is the point. That is the whole point. My opinion of his looks, my opinion of his lifestyle, I could care less what he looks like, and I could care less about his lifestyle. But you know what I do care about? When people attack people in their place of worship. You have no right to do that. The First Amendment does not grant you the right to do that. There are a ton of respectable First Amendment auditors out there, and I watch them all the time. And they go out and they record police during their duties. They go to police stations. They go to post office. They go to government buildings. They don't go to places of worship, churches, synagogues, dressed menacingly or in a burqa and speaking what sounds to people like Arabic, so it scares people, and he knows he's going to get a reaction, and that's the only reason he does it. You're small, Furry. You're a small person, and you're evil. You're the devil with a camera. Well, I just want to let everyone know that this isn't the type of video that I normally do. But when someone crosses the line and starts attacking religious organizations, someone has to say something. Well, that's all I really
I'm sorry. So this fucking guy, he's real dramatic about this, huh? Holy shit.
That background track is a
I
little
actually
scary.
saw
Yeah.
what?
The background
Oh
track
yeah, I
is
don't
pretty
like
scary.
Yeah, he's got the souls of the damned back there.
propaganda from the 1950s and like the Satan. Not like Satan literally has nothing to do with this, sir. Please calm down. Don't talk about it when he's not here. But yeah, I mean, so the dramatics aside, and I do like, obviously this guy's like, you don't know what my religion is. Like, you're Christian, sir. I can absolutely call that 100% right now. And you're pissed off. Like the church thing to me, right? Like there's a right way and a wrong way to criticize religion, and like bothering people as they're leaving service with their families, probably like one of the worst ways you can do it. You're not really changing anything at that point. Like, you know, anyone that you're talking to is not going to be receptive to what you are trying to say. And all she does is like insult people anyway. You know, you're not really changing any hearts and minds or educating anybody. But I mean, this guy obviously was critical and what happens to him, but he's like, hey, all of a sudden I'm getting harassed. What the hell? Like, I mean, who is this guy? Does anyone even know who this guy is?
His name is Mike something, M-Y-K. They closed the window, so I lost it. Let me just find it.
My goodness.
We don't even know who he is. Is he really worth harassing, Furry? Like, nobody even knows who this guy is. That's just psychotic.
That wasn't it. My goodness.
Yeah. That's it. I think.
That's what it was, yeah. He posted another video earlier, which I think is what brought that on. I can play that real quick if you want.
Sure.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mike Goodness. Today we're going to talk about First Amendment auditors. I watch them a lot. I find them very interesting. But one bothers me a lot, and his name is Furry Potato. Now, he may want to be called a she or a transgender or whatever, but you were born a man, so you're a man. I find him a disgrace to all other First Amendment auditors. This man.
Okay, is it worth saying that this person does not reflect the views of anybody on Mansell?
Yeah, as I'm listening to it, like, I'm sorry, but like that, and I know, again, I've had this conversation, I'll have it again. I understand that not everybody on panel nor everybody in chat is going to agree with me, but the like intentional misgendering really does just piss me off. Like, it's just, what the fuck is the point? You're already criticizing Furry's behavior, really. You gotta throw an extra dig in too. Like, it bothers me. And I hear people like, you know, it's always a conversation that's going on in the background. And I've said, like, I really don't feel comfortable having it other than please call her on my panel. But like, if you really believe it's a gender dysmorphia and it's a mental illness, which that is not my belief, but it can be yours, that's fine. Like, why mock somebody for that? You don't control whether or not you have a mental illness no more. You know, either way, it's a low blow.
It doesn't help your message when you're trying to do the right thing and then throw an insult after doing so.
Right, yeah.
Kind of backwards, you know?
Can't even figure out his own life, yet he goes out to places of worship and stalks people wearing menacing masks, trying to get a reaction out of people. That's his whole shtick, is to get people to react, because he's so bizarre. He is the ugliest man I've ever seen. you may suggest the way you attacked people. And don't give us this, oh, you're not doing anything. It's my First Amendment right. Because we're sick of hearing it, Furry. It's your First Amendment right to film in public. It is not your First Amendment right to stalk and harass people and set people up for a reaction you know you're going to get. Well, I'm not going to spend a lot of time ranting and raving over a lunatic like Furry Potato, because there are a lot of really good First Amendment auditors out there, and they're very enjoyable to watch. But Furry, you're irritating, you're disrespectful, and I hope that no one watches you. And your new website that you set up, because YouTube isn't putting up with your bull anymore, I hope no one goes over to there and joins, because you're irritating and you're a disgrace. Well, I want to thank everyone for listening to me rant about a crazy dude named Furry Potato, whose real name is Zoe Perez.
Okay, I can't even fucking take anymore.
Lives out of a garage in
We can go over, let's go over the panel and we'll give our opinions on this guy right now. Now, I'm seeing in the chat, Alex said that after this video, Furry went ahead and doxed this guy. I have not seen that. I don't know if there's a link or not. I would have to see. I mean, if she's doing the old, home address, phone number, like, get the mean words on the internet. Mike Goodness, I'm sure that you watch this point. I think you're a massive dickhead. You're boring to listen to. You sound like you're about 1 million years old. You're a bigot who can't even admit that he's a bigot. I'm sorry that Furry is trying to ruin your life now, but you just sound ignorant. I don't like Mike Goodness. And he just literally, what did he just bring to the table with either of those videos? It was 15 minutes of this guy just a bitch fest of oh, this is what Furry did to me. At least look up the pattern like we're doing now if you really want to be entitled to bitching. Anyway, Pat, what do you think of Mike Goodness?
Yeah, I agree with what you said. And the thing is, the guy has 96 subs. Is Furry that sensitive that she has to go out of her way to get angry at what he said and go out and dox him and cause him all kinds of problems? I mean, is there somebody with 90 subs really that worth it?
No.
See, I just want to say I think two things can be true at once. I mean, I think you can disagree with the way that he talks about Furry Potato, and addresses Furry Potato's transgenderism, but you can also agree that Furry's behavior is abhorrent, disgusting, and a lot of other things as well too.
Eyes on. What are you referring to that Kate is doing?
I'm doing things bitching about it? Yeah, no, a little bit. I'm not saying that, but we're trying to have a bigger conversation for it. Sorry, I don't like Mike Goodness, that's all. If it comes off as a little hypocritical, that's all right. I did not appreciate his delivery. One bit.
Fuck this guy. I thought Pat Seguin's live panels were boring. This motherfucker
Shut up.
This motherfucker takes the cake 1,000% most boring motherfucker. Fuck him.
Fucking 10 words per minute. So he fucking talks.
Yeah, so the Furry docs, so the video has been removed by the uploader. Thank you, Alex. So the person...
You dropped out, Kate.
Uh-oh.
Can't hear you, Kate.
We lost Kate.
I don't know if she can hear
Kate,
us.
we lost you.
Can you hear us? Thumbs up if you can hear us.
I just did it on my computer like I do on the phone. God help me, I talk and I not realize that I'm muted. So
You're
sorry.
a rookie.
It's always something with me. No, so Alex, obviously, I highlighted that comment, said that the doxing video was removed by the uploader being Furry. So Bud Grower, and I commented that I like his name because I do, said that it's okay to talk shit about Furry, but not okay to talk shit back. Right. And then that weird long string of letters that is not an acronym. Well, Bud Grower, obviously, Furry has the inkling in her head that it wasn't the right thing to do because she deleted it, right? Like, so you don't necessarily remove or delete a video because you think that you did the right thing. Just saying.
Either that or she just did it to do the damage and then just took it down because she knew she'd get in trouble for it.
Yeah. I'm getting complaints about my mic when it's unmuted. It could be because I'm not talking into it right. Hold on. How's that? I can't tell. All right. Yes, I agree with that RAS solution. Words sometimes you don't like are best met with more words, not curtailing of the ability to speak them. I agree.
Yeah, like I said,
RAS.
I
was going to say RAS is a great guy. I've seen him around the community a lot. He's a really good guy, smart guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matt.
No, I was just going back to what I was saying earlier. I think two things can be true at once. I think you can obviously disagree with Furry's behavior and think that Furry, is a terrible, person and shouldn't be harassing people. But at the same time, you don't have to be intentionally, disrespectful or, whatever. Even if you disagree with the idea of transgenderism or whatever.
Focus on the actions. Focus on the behavior. Who gives a shit what she has between her legs? Who gives a shit anything about her sexual preference? Focus on the actions and the behavior of the individual, no matter who or what they are.
Exactly.
And D. Johns, we do not condone what people do on other panels. We have no control over what people say.
Absolutely. Yeah, like, are you kidding me right now? D-Johns, you are a terrible, terrible example of how to behave on the internet. I don't think you should be talking shit at all, to be fair. So, and just like, what do you want me to do? I'm not Sasha's mother. I'm not going to go in and control what she does, right? Like, there have been plenty of times when I've publicly said, like, Sasha, I think you went over the line there, but that doesn't mean that I can control and make her stop doing it. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. And I guarantee she would not be showing up to anybody's house to live stream it for 2 hours and then go sit in her car. So
yeah,
easy there.
Just for the record, because we both get blamed for being in charge of Sasha, me and you, Kate.
Right.
We have nothing to do. We do not tell her what to do. She is her own individual. She is a very strong, noble person who does what she wants, when she wants, and me or Kate don't have any fucking control over Sasha.
I see the Tattoo Man is upset. So Tattoo Man, I see what you're saying. You're very facetiously saying, don't want to make the gender people upset because they are the most important people in the world. No, that's not what I'm saying, Tattoo Man. I believe that they are just as important as you are. You know what I mean? Which is why, considering that your screen name is Tattoo Man, I would refer to you as she. Would it wreck your day? Probably not. Would it annoy you? Yeah, I'm not going to intentionally do that. So, it's a very small thing, pronoun. I just don't feel like having the fight over it.
Okay, your audio got staticky or something all of a sudden.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was just me.
Yeah, it's a little bit staticky.
Hold on.
Make sure it's plugged
Got super
in
loud.
properly.
Yeah, that's because I went back to the codec. For some reason, I had gone to the external. I'm sorry. I had to set this whole thing up by myself today. I've never done that before. It was a really, really rough go about things.
Condolences.
Well, as
Yeah.
I say, hold on. D. Johns just said something. You let her up on panel and you let her in your chats. Well, I mean, Kate lets a lot of people up on the panel that she necessarily doesn't agree with. It's because this is an open panel. This is a forum for people to come and talk about stuff. And we've had Omaha up here. I mean, we've had a lot of people we don't agree with up here.
You had News New England on this panel.
Yeah,
before.
Exactly.
Sorry to remind you of that. Sorry, Kate. Sorry.
That's okay. No, but I did. That's true. Is it still crackling? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
crackling.
I did a show with them for 3 weeks.
Hold up
How
now.
do you guys feel?
Talk.
I'm talking.
That's
That's
a
the
little
same.
better. Oh,
Just not as loud.
yeah.
But it's still crackling. Hold on. I'm sure I need to adjust the
Tice
gain, and I
Mahoney,
can't from
shout
here.
out. Join the membership. Peachy joined the membership too, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks, Peachy. Sorry. This is just a very Very difficult. Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll
that seems
help.
better.
Yeah. Sorry. This is a learning curve for me. But I
No,
literally,
I'm
like, there are
still
so
getting
many
the
wires here,
it's
you guys.
crackling. It's still K crackle and pop, as Gary W says.
Yeah.
Maybe if you back away from the mic, that might. I don't know. You have a headphone and a mic on. What's your setup? You got headphones and mic on.
Yeah, I got headphones on a
Maybe
mic out.
unplug it,
So.
All right.
plug it back in.
Unplug it. What is it, like blow into the cartridge kind of deal, Pat Sagood? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. Michael, I'm sorry. It was a last minute thing. I had plans to have somebody here and I didn't. Otherwise, I would have, just call me after this, Michael, please.
all right. While Kate tries to work on her audio issues, I guess we'll. So, does anyone else have any comments on the subject about that Kate just brought up over? Don't go after the gender, go after the behavior. Anyone else have anything to add to that?
Not
No,
really.
I 100% agree with it though.
I just think it just takes away from the message by going after the gender or their I mean.
Well, I think any kind of personal attack, regardless whether it's an attack on somebody's gender, their race, their weight, whatever. I think personal attacks, it just makes you look bad, regardless of what the personal attack is. So if you stick to criticizing their behavior, their actions, that's completely different.
Right. So, Pat, do you want to segue to Blind Justice? Do you have anything queued up for Mr. Blind Justice, Mr. BJ? Or no?
No, Kate didn't give me any notice of what she was covering, so I don't have anything ready for her.
Well, in the title, it says Furry Potato, and then it says Blind Justice. So I'm just going to pull this out of my ass and just presume that Blind Justice might be the next segue. Once we get Kate back, we may have her back now. I think we're segueing to the Blind Justice with your approval.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Let's segue to Blind Justice. That motherfucker.
Yeah. So this is pretty simple though. So Blind Justice went into to his bench trial, and interestingly enough, right, he surrendered his devices, so there was no more fight about that. I guess a little jail stay and $50,000 tied up is enough to make you not want to play that bullshit anymore. And so he has been found guilty. And that's that. So he's got some community service, some probation. He has to write a letter of apology to all police involved. I think that's the worst part for him. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can we collectively try to write what we think Blind Justice's apology letter will sound like? Can we do that?
Oh gosh. I imagine it's probably going to be a little snarky.
So I would start it with, obviously, to what town did this even happen in?
Madison.
Madison, thank you. So to the law enforcement officers of Madison, North Carolina, I am sorry that you don't understand the Constitution of the United States of America. Right? I think that's how it would start.
I don't
Well, I mean, I'm sure he can write it somehow, even if he dictates it. It doesn't matter whether he can see to write it, whether he needs assistance to write it. I mean, he'll be at home for this, I'm presuming, so he can use iPhone to write this if he wants, but he's got to write an apology letter. I can't imagine that it's going to have an ounce of, personal accountability in there at all.
No, absolutely not.
Joseph thinks that his lawyer will write the letter. I could see that happening. That's too bad. He should have to write it himself. But that's it. So, I mean, he fought the law, and the law won, because not only has he been found guilty and is receiving some sort of consequence for the Pokemon Go fiasco, but he ended up not going any further with his 88 bullshit. So that was unfortunate for Blind Justice, but it was a win for regular type justice, I think.
Thank you, Murph.
Hey, Sasha's here. Sasha, D. Johns is being a bitch about you, so I'm sorry about that, but...
Sorry.
Why are you fixating? We're not even talking about Sasha. This is what I mean about these people. Come on. So anyway, yeah, that's Blind Justice. So, hey, thanks, Julie. I figured that we would go ahead and watch the Gary Snowflake videos, and then we'll watch the video that Matt has, because I just love the Gary Snowflake videos. And there's, I think, how many parts are there? Do you guys know now?
Oh gosh, there's a lot.
Nobody knows.
I know there was 3 originally.
Yeah, I think it's gone to like 4 now. But this is have you seen this, Sancho?
I haven't. No, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Jerry Snowflake is a genius.
Yes, I have seen that. I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, I have. I love that guy. He's my new buddy. Can we get him to 1,000 subs tonight?
I was just gonna say that. Thank you, Sancho. You are
Please.
We are together tonight. Please, guys, listen, it is a travesty. It is a goddamn American tragedy that Gary Snowflake doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm just gonna throw that out there. This man deserves. So can we start at the beginning, Pat? Can we start at day 1? So he's written, like, there's a narrative to this. There's a story. There's a character arc happening with this. Like, this is pure art, what he has done with the whole News New England.
Oh my gosh.
So, hold on. If you go to videos, you know what? I can do it if you want.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Hold on. My laptop is way across the table here on me because that's the only way that I could plug everything in. It's a lot for one person. As much as I've had some issues tonight, and I apologize for the audio issues, guys. Like, I am proud of myself that I could even get this up and running because I did not expect that. All right. And as I'm getting this up, I've said this before, and I will say again, Gary Snowflake is a fantastic, like, primer to some of the stuff that these other channels do. Like, he picks up on the greatest internet characters that you could possibly imagine. Some that we talk about, some that I don't even know about. He finds on his own or with Grampy Lobster, and he makes these videos and just captures people's essences.
Is everybody still there?
I think we're all still here, but Kate is frozen, everybody.
Yeah,
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the public play. When Kate gets her shit together, we'll be back to normal. Everybody subscribe to Gary Snowflake, please. He is an excellent, entertaining individual. He will entertain you. And while you're at it, subscribe to Lord High Fixer as well. And Pat, do you still have a channel? I mean, do you have your shit together or no?
I don't have my shit together. I still have the channel, but I'm not really doing it.
You still have a channel? All right. Well, I mean, I do miss your live panels, Pat. Oh, Pat, Kate will come back. So I do miss your panels. So without that, Pat, are you able to share Gary Snowflake's videos?
Yeah, I'm just bringing it up now.
All right, let's do that. So everyone, we're gonna go to Gary Snowflake's videos. We got a lot of options here, bevy of options.
Kate just said her PC crashed.
Past couple videos,
no.
He goes after an individual that I used to know. Called Nude News England. And here we go. I think if you go to my channel and the videos, there you go. Don't make things difficult going to playlist, Pat. Come on, man. There you go.
There's a ton of them on here.
Why are you always gonna make things difficult, Pat? Videos. Simple. Taco Josh, what's going on?
Hi, Kate. Mr. New England. Listen, I was outside your house tonight, waiting for you to get home. I'm one of your biggest fans. Me and my little one here, I was just waiting for you. I don't know if you were out drinking. Maybe you were with someone else. I couldn't handle that, Kate. I don't think you realize how I feel about you. I've watched your channel for so long. God, you're all I think about. Kate, when you get home, could you call me? I left my number on lipstick on your wall.
Lipstick.
In the entrance of the building. You could just call me any time of night. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna put my PJs on and my little one here. we're gonna tell stories to each other. Okay, Kate? So I know what you're thinking. It's kind of creepy, and it is.
Why you gotta share
You're
that, man?
my favorite
Why you gotta
person
share
on
that?
the internet.
Why you gotta share that?
I'm your
I
biggest
did 15
fan.
years of radio.
So, Mr. New England, I hope to hear from you soon, Kate.
I got PTSD from this video. This
Yeah, that was pretty.
Oof. Yeah. I ran his channel temporarily. Oof.
This one's probably my favorite that
Hey,
I've seen
Kate,
so far.
it's Mr. New England again. Well, the cops showed up last night, so I had to make a run for it, but I'm in the bushes across the street from your house. I see everything you're doing. I'm your biggest fan, Kate. Okay? I'm gonna keep stalking you. I can't live without you. You can't live without me. We'll be together, Kate. Even if it is in my twisted little mind. We're gonna be together. You and I. So I don't care if you're on drugs or you drink or what you do. I got a nice little basement in my house in New Hampshire waiting for you. So we'll be together soon, Kate. Mr. New England out. Bye now.
This guy's a genius.
Lock your doors
Uh,
tight. Lock your doors.
All right, Odin said play the bird one.
Lock your doors. Hello, Jess H. How are
Hey,
you?
Brian. Mr. New England. Huh? You come down to Massachusetts, do a little stalking, huh? Got a little something on the back of your pants. You come to shit on one of our people. You get shit on, Brian. Good luck getting that out of your clothes, you filthy animal. I want you to go back to where you fucking come from, Brian. We don't want to see you around here anymore. Okay? Think shitting on you is bad.
He's
Come
5
back.
away from
Gonna pack
1,000
your
back.
fucking eyes out. So, when to stalk someone up where you fucking live. Stay the fuck out of Massachusetts. Last fucking warning. Get rolling, fat boy.
All right, guys, get rolling. He is 3 subs away from 1,000. 3 subs away
Wow.
from 1,000. Refresh that bitch if you can, Mr. Seguin. You went from 976.
He's at 1,000.
1,000!
Yay!
Good job, Gary.
Yay!
Good job, my guy. Welcome to the 1K Club, my guy. Congratulations.
Hey everyone, it's the New England again. Listen, I know, with that stalking Kate stuff, makes me seem kind of creepy, and I kind of am. But hey, listen, all you girls, I'm on all the dating sites, so if you want to hook up and stuff, we can have all kinds of weird little things going on or whatever. I'm kind of a movie star in a way. I played the second on the Addams Family. That's right, I was Uncle Fester. So, I just like to apologize for that, stalk and stuff. And that makes me look creepy. And like I said, I am kind of a creepy guy and stuff. So, you guys are all figuring that out. I promise not to stalk anymore. Try not to stalk anymore. Do my best. So, ladies, dating sites are up. Let's have at it. Don't knock it till you try it. Mr. New England's out there waiting. Sorry, Kate.
Wasn't
Oh
there
my
one more?
gosh.
Welcome back, Doofy. Gary Snowflake, 1,000 subs. What are your thoughts on
Kate,
Gary?
it's Mr. New England, a.k.a. Creepy Guy. Yeah, I had to get to higher ground. Cops were poking around the bushes, so I got my binoculars and I packed a lunch, a couple of bologna sandwiches, and a juice box. So I'm going to be here a while, Kate. I can see right in your bedroom window from here with the binoculars. So if you're going to do anything weird and creepy, which I hope you do, I'll be right here watching. Okay, I'm on to you and your little shenanigans. So I hope my wife doesn't find out where I am. Tell her I was gone on a small trip. So, but anyway, Kate, I think I'm going to be here into the night. So, if you want to get crazy and silly or whatever, I'll be watching. See you soon.
Jeez.
Hey, can I do a shout out to Disorderly Product News? Everyone go subscribe to him. He is a auditor, a cop watcher who's actually pretty good at what he does. So everyone go subscribe.
What's the name? Disorderly News?
Disorderly Product News. I actually do a good impression of him. Disorderly product news.
I haven't seen him, so I don't know if that was good or not.
AZ's a fan as well as me.
Hi, Kay. It's Mr. New England again, aka Creepy Guy. Listen, car broke down, so I'm stuck. I was coming back to Storky again. Stuck by the side of the road. I stole these fucking clothes at Walmart before the car broke down because pigeons shit all over me when I went to fucking Storky the last time. So it was pretty nasty. It was all in my car. I was explaining to do to my wife. But she's on the way to pick me up, Kate, so I don't know how long it's going to be till I can get my car fixed and come back and stalk you again. But I'll do my best. Because, you know, I can't live without you, Kate. I think about you all the time. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. All right, see you soon.
I think that was all of them.
His videos are pretty
Oh.
good. They're pretty fantastic.
One more.
Oh.
Okay, it's Mr. New England.
Did I play this one already?
No.
Oh
no,
man,
yeah.
I'm
Creepy
freaking
This
the
is-
fuck out.
Listen, I made it home. The car towed to the driveway, so just having myself a little snack, you know.
Those
Thinking
eyes are
about you.
freaking me
Maybe
out.
I'm gonna watch some soft porn. I don't know, but just can't get you out of my head, Kate. You know, all we've been through together. You know, I've been waiting by the phone, hoping you would call. You know, my wife's at bingo right now, so it's okay if you want to call me. But I hope there's not someone else in your life because I just couldn't stand that, Kate. You know that we're meant to be together. We're like really freaky soulmates and shit. So, but yeah, as soon as I get the car fixed, you know, I'm gonna get some estimates, head back down to Massachusetts, and stand outside your house. Just gonna be bringing some plastic bags in case I get attacked by the pigeons again. That was really fucking nasty. So, yeah, we'll see you soon, Kate. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny if the farts in the background.
So I feel weird even saying this. I'm creepy. Is the allegation that he sat on bird shit and that's why he had bird shit on his pants?
That was one of them.
Was that bird shit? I mean, how do we know it's not paint? How do we know it's not sperm? How do we know it's not? I mean, there's a lot of things.
Probably preparation each.
The dude's how old with a pacemaker? He could have fucking like diaper rash. You know, like that could be diaper powder all over him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Doofy, there's a lot of options with an old man. It's endless options, right?
Yep.
I got something for that. Hold on.
Well, he's stuck, and Katie's probably shitting in his depends.
That's disgusting. That's just disgusting. Like,
I'll no names between his legs sniffing.
what does that look like, Doofy?
What?
Okay, let's get the shot on the road. My God.
Oh,
Dude, he looks like a dog. You know, dogs drag their asses on the ground.
Okay, let's get
That's
the
what it
shot
looks
on
like.
the road.
it looks like a dog
God,
came on him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, no. It's gross and it's
See what happens when you leave, Kate?
I tried telling him, Kate. I tried telling him to cut the shit like 10 times. He wouldn't listen.
My PC. See, we like losing viewers over that shit. Nobody wants that.
It's all Doofy's fault.
Yeah. For some reason, my computer has rejected the driver for this mixing board. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I can no longer find it. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
You sound fine too. Your audio's fine.
Yeah, you sound good.
Really?
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
your audio
Yeah.
is fine.
You're crystal clear now. Let's
What the fuck is going on? with
let's
this?
forget the
Sleeping
half
dogs lie.
hour. Let's forget the 40 minutes never happened. You sound crystal clear. Let's go. Rock and roll.
I don't even know. I will fix this. So we are going to probably not live stream as much next week because I have some things that I need to attend to for the live stream stuff that we have going on now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and have to fix some things, and I think we're probably gonna take some time off.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's that. So I know Matt had a video. We can watch that.
You can always tag me in, Coach, if you ever need me. You know that.
Well, no. The reason that I'm not live streaming is to switch over to a different, and I wouldn't say format, but we're going to change some of the ways that we're setting up these live streams. So.
You're going to Roku? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Start a Roku channel. No, we're not starting a Roku channel, but I just, as far as the technology that we're using, we're just kind of upgrading and changing some things around. So
Going to
I need
MySpace.
to learn everything. I need to be as well versed in this as I possibly can, because left to my own devices, this is a nightmare. I'm not really good at it.
You are upgrading Pat Seguin's personality, so it's good.
Yeah.
Ashley just sent me a picture. Do you want me to share it, Kate?
Oh
Sure.
no! Oh no!
AZ.
Whoa! Can you preface what it is before you creep her out? Okay.
Oh God.
Don't jump and say sure.
This girl, I love her. Yeah. So gross. I don't know. God bless him. Brian Sessions, Zoe Perez, Will Blair, all three of you, you are in my prayers. Okay, I'm praying for you.
So the question is, have you wrote Josh and like a nice letter and wished him well in prison? Are you going to plan a visit or plan to write a letter to him or anything? Do you miss him? How's your life without Josh Abrams? Okay, let me turn this into a fucking interview. How's your life, Kate, without Josh Abrams?
Essentially exactly the same as before he went to jail.
Yeah.
How about yours? How are you coping?
I'm coping very well. I have a beautiful girlfriend. I'm doing really well. I'm coping. My coping skills with losing Josh is fantastic.
Sorry, can we go back to that? Will. Good
What's
to
wrong
see
with
you.
Will?
Butthurt little felon, you.
Willie. Big
He's
Willie.
gonna steal all our views. Oh no.
Is that Big Willie? Is that Big Willie?
Oh, hey, thanks, Ben. Yeah, we're not doing a Roku though. That was a joke.
I wish I was real no name.
So to be sure.
That could be the real.
Did you guys see the video where Will Blair was crying over Josh going to jail?
Yes.
I didn't see that actually.
Oh my
gosh.
It was the funniest thing that I've seen in a while. I mean, he was literally you could tell he was pressing the tears. He's like, it won't be the same without you, bud. Dude, he calls you a Xanax addict. He's accused you of trafficking meth through your boat. You stole his cell phone at one point. Get the fuck out of here.
That's no name in the chat. Tell a little bitch to fucking join the panel.
I don't know. I don't know if we want to do it. Do we want to do that right now?
Oh, I'd
say not.
Don't ask Doofy if you. How do we?
Is that video on his channel? The one where he cried about Josh?
I think it was on his channel. Yeah.
I'm just looking for it, and I'm not sure which one it is.
Sobbing like a bitch, AZ says.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it was
I want to see it.
Was he emotional?
He was emotional. It was bizarre. That's why, everything that they do is just so bizarre.
Now, was it bizarre because of the backstory, or is it bizarre because a big man named Willie in a car is crying?
Let me ask you. Is it typical for a grown man to physically break down into tears over another grown man going to prison?
Are they fucking?
Presumably no, but I wasn't there. I can't be sure.
There's feelings involved, yeah. If it's his lover,
Maybe they were
love is
talking
love. Didn't we start this whole thing off about love is love? Love is love. If those two got something going on, some patty cakes, snack crackling, let them go pop away. I mean,
just think it's weird. The whole thing is weird. And then you add in the backstory, right? With
right.
They've both done terrible, dirty, nasty things to each other.
The backstory is what waters it down. I agree.
It's weird. Yeah, someone says there's 2 videos where no name cried over accountability for all. And he's really, what I think is funny too. He's like, wait till I go live from Accountability for All. Like nobody really watches those live streams.
You want to know a funny No Name story? So let's do a tie-in from the Roku to like No Name, shall we? So when Rogue Nation did the whole announcement on Jeff is Here about a big press conference about the channel, No Name for some reason got on panel and he was just agreeing with them the whole time. They want nothing to do with this motherfucker. No Name is going to be kept 20 feet away from this place the whole time, and here he is on the panel like, yeah, like whoa, you're a fucking idiot.
My boo thing
Is this the video where he cries?
News. Now that's a guy that I like. Do I agree with everything he does all the time historically? No.
He likes
But I
you
like
too.
him.
He
I
likes
like
you
him.
too. Yeah, he likes you too.
Yeah, we're friendly. We are. We are.
Is this the one, Kate?
Which one?
Is this the one where he cries?
Probably. It's really long though, isn't it?
2.5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, let's play it.
You just
Go all the way back.
This is tough. Fuck.
You gotta know all the way back, Pat.
Oh.
Rewind, Pat. Left.
Jeez,
there you
Louise.
go.
All right.
How you guys doing? Let everybody get in here. It's gonna be a tough one, guys.
Gotta be kidding me.
What's up, guys? All right. Here's the deal. Josh got everything that he said he was gonna get. He got the 2 to 3 to serve. He got the year credit like he was expected to get. He tell you guys he loves yous. He's gonna be uploading videos for yous. And all that good shit. So he said, stay strong. He told me that he loves everybody. He just regrets some of his past mistakes. We wish he could take it back. We all do, but we can't. But he just I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I'm just trying to wing this. This is tough.
What's wrong with his mouth?
Ugh.
Am I the only one who notices his
So,
tongue moving around like got a little issue going on?
Yeah, he's got a little.
Nice.
More or less is
Fall
that.
River Mass issue.
Why won't? What the fuck? Oh, great. Why is that? It won't let live chat be available. Okay, let's see if we can change it. Fuck me.
Somebody told me this is the wrong video.
Yeah, I thought there was a different one.
I'll be
This
right
is where he
back.
cries more. No, AZ is like, so she's like, it gets better. So AZ is actually working on, she is chronicling the love story between the two of them, which obviously we know it has a tragic ending, but she'll have that out shortly anyway.
I mean, what if he? I mean, hypothetically speaking, what if he gets arrested and becomes his cellmate? I mean, they can be together. They can be together for 2-3 years, and
That would be nice.
I mean, wouldn't that kind of make you feel a little better about this story?
I mean, there were tears. It's sad anyway, but
It's always great when people are fucking, though. You gotta, like more power to them.
Noni obviously is run away now, so he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. But that guy's so weird. They're all so weird. They're so weird.
Or they can get married and have conjugal visits.
Oh, AZ, I'm afraid I'm not clicking on any links because last time I tried to, it crashed my computer. I don't want to do it again. Is this the right one?
That's the one that she sent.
What you guys doing?
Oh,
Everybody get in here.
Should be the one she just sent.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it.
It's gonna be a tough one, guys.
So was the first one just a rehearsal? It seems like the same thing.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Isn't it the same video?
It
Yeah,
is,
it's the same video.
His mouth moves the same way in the last video.
That's the one we just watched, Ashley.
.233 is the length of it. 233.
How you guys
Okay,
doing?
Francisco. You know,
Let everybody get in here.
We'll open up the panel for the end of this anyway.
Is there a different one from 233, Pat Saquon?
I don't know. Ashley's making a video anyway, so I'll put the link in for the last like 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll get out of here because I have to drive home.
Hey, didn't they do a video today giving Masshold a finger?
Huh?
He did a video giving Masshold a finger.
Oh, okay. Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Everybody, hey, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate the plugs and stuff.
My
Oh,
guy,
no,
what's
you're
up, my
doing
guy?
Amazing work.
That was really cool, man. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate that. Kate, I'm sorry to say that if Brian sees the cleavage shots that I've been watching all night here on your show, there's going to be a lot more Brian videos. I'm sorry, but there it has to happen.
Oh my God.
There's a story to it now, and you know, when you see the basement that he has ready for you when he kidnaps you, I mean, that's
That's great.
See, Kate,
just saying, just
see,
saying.
Kate, this is what happens. You put Mitch in the basement, and so now Brian's going to put you in his basement. So
Fair. If you notice though, like Gary, I have to say, like your videos more and more as they go on. I noticed at first they were like funny standalone things. You're really starting to build a narrative with these characters through your videos. It's a work of art.
It really is great.
It
It's
is.
so great.
And you know what? It's really accidental because it like with Brian and you, it's becoming a story. Like he's in the bushes, he's in the trees, he's fucking, he's broken down by the side of the fucking entering Massachusetts to fucking come start you. It can go on for a while because I'm really fucked in the head. Being from Massachusetts, you know, we had a lot of lead in the water and stuff, so we're all fucked up here from that. So.
It's so great.
So Polly, thanks. You got some
What's up,
feedback
Kate?
for us?
What's up, Paulie?
What's up? What's up, Sancho? What's up, Doofy, Matt?
hey, Paulie.
What's up, Kate? Yeah, no, seriously, those videos are great. And
I just hope his wife doesn't find out about you and him, Kate.
It's so weird. Like I just
You get that mean Asian lady. Okay, I see what you do with my husband. You dirty woman,
I
you.
think she's a victim. Honestly, I'm convinced.
Oh yeah, she's a victim of fucking male bride fucking fraud.
now, what's your guys? What's your favorite video?
I'm like, somebody needs to free her. Like, free that woman.
I tried, man. I tried freeing her and I fucking failed. I told her to blink twice. She never did.
What's your favorite video, Kate? Because mine's the Bushes one. I love for some reason the Bushes one is like awesome
The
to me.
Bushes one gets me too when he's talking about packing the bologna sandwiches.
Oh, that's the one where he's in the tree. Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
of
yeah.
bologna sandwiches and a juice box.
I look on the
So
highway
good.
with Walker.
Well,
I
I mean,
you like that one?
something like that, Kate. I'm sorry to say, you know, can be endless, and I'm sure people will never get tired of his weird ways of stalking you.
Oh, hell no.
I can't wait till you turn your sights on me, honestly.
Gary,
Well,
did you see the comment?
Do something worth
I've been taking some
really
screenshots.
worthwhile.
I've been, you know, once you get the microphone out of the way, I was taking some screenshots and stuff, you know.
Okay, excellent.
When she's in the basement, you should have them both interacting with each other. Like, please let me out. You know what I mean? Oh my God, he has so much content with you.
Now the thing is, right? I've gone on Google and I've downloaded some pictures of the the creepiest fucking basements you people could fucking imagine, right? And I think I've got the one, Kate, that, once he captures you, kidnaps you. Because we have to go through the kidnapping too. Don't forget. I mean, we have to do this in steps.
Hey, Gary, can you when you have her in the basement, can you make Brian say she rubs the lotion on the skin or something like that?
Something really demented, right?
Yeah,
I see where
exactly.
you're going, bro. Yep. Yeah. But you have the back and forth. There she is, chained to the wall, and then she's handcuffed to the table, and then she's strapped down to the table, and she's like, I know. Come on, you guys, you bunch of pigs. They all looked at Kate strapped down to a table. Oh, baby.
Listen, hey guys.
Now they're getting all Brian on you now, Kate.
So we do have
Hey, guys,
Francisco with us now. Hi, Francisco.
I have a quick comment. I won't be in here too long. Just wanted to get in here, just say hi to you guys. I like the content you guys bring. The other day, I know it's off topic, but the other day I was at work, and I get the option to put whatever I want on the speaker at the office. So I had you guys on the speaker, and I was saying to myself, hopefully they don't swear. Hopefully they don't swear. They don't swear. And you guys, it was awesome. You guys didn't swear, but people started asking me, what is that? I never heard that. We usually put music on and stuff like that. So I put you guys on, and they were enjoying the content. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. They have a channel on YouTube and stuff like that. And I kind of explained to them, what you guys do and stuff like that. And they were really praising them. So you might have gotten a few more subscribers. I'm not sure, because I kept on still giving them the YouTube badges. So if you got a couple of 100 people, I don't know, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but I had you in the DTA office in New Bedford. So just wanted to give you guys a shout out. Yep, and keep up the good work, and just want to come and say that, and I love the content. So keep up the good work, and I'll keep listening to you, but up here.
All right, thanks.
And don't forget, if you do it again, the channel name is El Sancho.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh my God! Did you think I had a nip slip? No, I did not.
Hey, Kate. By the way, this looks like the video where he starts crying about AFA, but you should see the epic video he did because he got pissed off about my panel today.
It was mad about your panel today.
Oh my God, he was calling all of us, all the people who don't agree with him, cocksuckers, and you're not American and everything fucking else. He was going off.
Just so you guys know, there's another Josh prison video that's going to be coming out. So I don't know if you saw the first one.
All right, so I did see the first one. It's great too. Hold on, we'll revive this and go back. And yeah, well, we're the topic too. Obviously, I hope that you're all already subscribed to El Sancho. I would hope so. If not, but if you want to see a shit show at any time, we are now bringing most of our shit shows over to Polly Crispy's panel and polluting that one to keep ours clean. So there's a lot of drama that pops up there. I like to just go on your panel and make trouble, Polly. I really do.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. You own me, so you bought me out for 4 packs of cigarettes. So
I bought you out for $10. I really did, though. That's a true story.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I did. Yeah. Hey,
what are you gonna do?
My guy.
My guy.
My guy.
What's going on?
Watch this. I'm literally I'm saying 5-minute wrap up. I gotta drive home.
Damn, Kate.
In the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get the Discord link.
I'm telling you, the fucking iron one's classic.
I remember this being a half-hour video. Is this it?
Yeah, it's the beginning of it. It's really it. The rest of it, he just actually tries to act like he's talking about something. But trust me, you'll like this. He hates me.
Is this the guy that was with Brian stalking Kate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he has some lovely teeth. Look at. Oh, he's.
I know he looks like a fucking. He calls everybody rats, but he looks like one himself.
Watch his tongue. It freaks me the fuck out.
No.
Just focus on his mouth.
Sancho, listen to this. This is outrageous. This is great. You'll love it.
What's up, everybody?
Look at his mouth. Oh my
I just
God.
want to say,
He's doing coke.
Holy Crispy, you're a
Absolutely.
fucking liar. You support fucking liars. You got people on your fucking panel fucking calling me fucking a lot, saying things about me that ain't fucking true, and you have no fucking evidence of because it never fucking happened. And I keep asking you motherfuckers for a time fucking stamp, and you fucking coward bitch ass fucking snake motherfuckers in the grass will not fucking put up a fucking timestamp because there is not a fucking timestamp, you fucking bitch made motherfucker. That's what you are. You a bitch-made motherfucker, Paulie Crispy. You got a fucking all little Karens, all little cop supporters up on your little fucking panel. All you motherfuckers are freedom fucking haters. Freedom fucking haters is what you fucking motherfuckers are. Every fucking last fucking one of you over at Paulie Crispy are fucking freedom fucking haters. You hate fucking cop watches. You hate people that want to put out transparency. You guys are fucking just useless to the fucking human race. Useless. Scumbag motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
In this
employ
current
people
stage
useless.
of the country, you are over there fucking making false allegations about me. You are supporting false allegations about me with these red flag current laws right now. This is fucking very alarming what you're fucking saying. You are making up fucking shit. Making up fucking shit. Then when I ask for a fucking timestamp and I try to go up on your fucking panel, you won't fucking let me on there and you kick me the fuck off. Fuck you. You are a fucking snake because I'm going to put the truth out there. And all you are is about putting up fucking lies. And then all you do is fucking dox. Everybody on your panel is a goddamn fucking troll.
And
he's a bit angry.
ladies.
Wait, did he just
He's on
complain
all
about
the dating
doxing?
sites,
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah, I'm getting the wrong impression. He does like me, right?
No,
No, he
you
loves
listen.
you.
That fucking fat Timmy Turner homeless looking motherfucker needs to shut the fuck up.
This
Oh.
is just a rinse repeat of 3 months
I
ago.
don't know. I
He
don't know
looks
if you
like a-
guys noticed,
no.
but I noticed weird things. His teeth are bent inward, okay, which leads you to believe there's something going on there.
Hold on. Can we do this? Listen, we got some people backstage. Honestly, Jacob. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna kick you. And then
I'll leave if you want to let somebody else up. But hey, Kate.
Yo,
Well, guys, thank you guys very much for having me, man, and doing what you did for me. I really appreciate it. You know.
Oh,
thank you.
Gary,
Thank
Gary.
you for your videos. You deserve.
And Kate, I'm sorry for I'm sorry for all the videos that are about to happen with Brian.
No, I
Hey, Gary, on some real shit, bro. I'm pretty sure the arc is gonna continue with after he kidnaps Kate, he's gonna go after Sasha, and then after
Yeah.
me.
Gary,
You know?
Gary, Gary,
So-
love me too, motherfucker.
So disorderly conduct, DPN. I want to explain who this is to you because I think that you're out of the loop here. Joe Cool's aware of the situation. Liberty Bird, like there's plenty of people, but you were not one of them. Yeah. So this is Will Blair. Will Blair is No Name Audits. He is Josh Abrams' heir apparent, I guess. Is that what they left? So he's like taking over whatever. But No Name Audits, this guy right here, and this other guy, Brian Sessions, who is News New England, showed up in front of my house to live stream it for 2 hours while saying that they may or may not be armed. They were trying to insinuate that they had a gun. And they threatened to go to my mother's house, I believe, too. There was some talk about my work. Oh, Brian actually prank called my husband's company, but was not smart enough to block his number, so they have evidence of that too. But yeah, that's how they spent like a Wednesday. And he lives in a car. He lives in a car right now.
Well, the thing is, Kate, to have two fat, creepy guys with bird shit all over them outside your fucking house stalking. I mean, if they were male strippers, it'd be a whole different fucking story. I know that, but I mean, come on, you got two of the creepiest guys on the fucking planet covered in bird shit out front of your fucking house. I mean, that's weird. I watched it. I was like, oh, this is fucking pure gold.
Let them try that shit again. Bring some more auditors to make it more fun.
Yeah, I prefer they didn't.
Good advice. Omaha just donated. Look at that.
Omaha.
Floyd, thank you, Floyd.
Look at that.
That's gonna be great.
News now, Omaha says, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I'm going solo from now on. I'm no longer part of the auditing community. My money, my choice. Peace out.
That's the 45th time.
Good for you, Floyd.
Guys,
Good for you.
That's the 45th time he said that.
You don't owe us a goddamn dime, Omaha, really. Like, save your money, dude. But you absolutely should be able to make your own decisions. When it starts to get cult-like they're trying to do to you, that's just beyond fun.
I don't want to pee in anyone's Cheerios, but this dude flip-flops more than a dying fish. This isn't the first time he said
That's
this.
okay. Listen, I am not anyone who's ever going to criticize flip-flopping. I think that to have a healthy opinion, you need to look at all sides of the coin, right? So, you know what? I have nothing against if people come in here and they want to shit all over me and talk about my fat ham arms and my triple chins and tell me that I'm dumb, that's fine. Like, you can do that. If you want to come in here and agree with us, that's fine too. If you want to disagree with us, if you disagree with us, listen to us and decide you agree with us after all, cool. If you agree with us, go listen to something else and decide that we're wrong. We might be. Like, that's okay. That's okay. That's called being a healthy-minded individual, right? To understand that, like, people are going to have their opinions and they're entitled to them, and we need lots of different opinions to get to the truth. So
Yeah,
like,
call High Fixer a dumb motherfucker as much as you want, guys. Feel free.
I am a dumb motherfucker. It's all good. Oh man. Hey, but honestly though, Omaha shouldn't be associating with those racists.
listen, I was saying this the other night too. Like, oh my God, Furry is associated with News New England. He is a homophobe and transphobe of the highest order.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he is just purposely misgendering people, and he says the nastiest, most misogynist, homophobic things on a constant basis.
But
That's
if
true.
you listen to the gay in his voice, though, because I do it in the videos, he is a secret closet guy. This fucking guy, I'm telling you right now. Him and that no name guy, the fat guy that you guys just showed me with the crooked teeth, they were doing something in the car.
You
Guaranteed.
think he's a secret? I mean, the guy has been obsessed with my face for 3 fucking months. You think
There
he's
you
a
go.
secret? That's
He
not a
wants you, man.
secret.
He wants you.
I've known that for 3 months, and everyone's like, "You're paranoid, Alfonso." I go, "No, they
And I
want to see another man's face."
Bro,
Yeah.
I think
Other people have wanted to do that too. That's on this panel.
Gary,
think-
he's over here.
Fuck.
Gary,
I think
Oh,
he's
God.
using Kate.
I'm a male. I'm a man. Who gives
Gary,
a fuck what I look
Gary,
like?
listen to me.
I think he's
Listen to me.
using Kate to get to you, bro. That's what I
Bro,
think. he's
You
doing.
think it's yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm always the big fish. This
Yo,
motherfucker.
Gary, listen
Yeah.
here, bro. Like that motherfucker's been trying to groom a 12-year-old boy. So obviously that tells a lot right there.
Well,
Right there by itself.
groom is a very, let's be careful with that word. That's all I'm going to say. Language is important. He
Yeah, yeah.
did in I think that honestly, in situations like the 12-year-old boy, for instance, let's not try to sensationalize it. We can attach language to it, but there's no point. Call it like it is. Brian Sessions invited a 12-year-old boy that he met on the internet to get in his car with him and go auditing. If you want to get more specific and literal, Brian Sessions offered to pick up a 12-year-old boy that he met off the internet so that they could go film together.
Creepy as fuck, everybody.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you all know this, but the so-called father was on my show last night.
I don't believe that was the father.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Kate,
and I got that vibe too. I got that vibe too.
Press
the
one
channel-
if that's creepy as fuck, guys. Press one if it's creepy as fuck.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
that's
channel was-
creepy. Like, come on now.
Kate,
No,
the
when I
channel was-
said, hey, somebody got offended, I'm sorry, I apologize. When I said the gay in his voice, I'm from Massachusetts. It's like the sugar in his step, you know? Hey, you see the sugar in his step? I mean, it's the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Kate, you see a private chat?
The Furry Potato has released a new video, Kate. Pat.
Kate,
We might want to address it.
Of course she has. I don't give a fuck what Furry Potato. Like, Furry Potato is going to release something. At some point, we're going to respond. It's not going to be right now. If she wants to talk about endorsing bigotry, that's ridiculous. But, I mean, like, this is what I mean. This woman is so insane, right? And so fixated that I went on a huge rant at the beginning of the show about how much I don't appreciate purposely misgendering a transgender individual, right? I did do that. I acknowledge my whole audience isn't going to agree with it. My panel isn't going to agree with it. That's fine. That's my opinion. This cunt, right, then chops all that up and goes to a fucking comment in our comment section. Go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
Because it's in my comment section doesn't mean that I endorse it or don't endorse it. I haven't even spoken my feelings about it. It's in my comment section. That person feels that way. That's okay. I'm not censoring ideas, thoughts, or opinions here, with very few exceptions.
I don't know, that tooth, Furry's tooth, that big tooth. I mean, if you're trying to look like a pretty woman, a lady man, you know, whatever you are, I don't care. I'm not going to get into it. I don't judge people like that. But I mean, the tooth, get your teeth fixed. All the money you've been sucking off of people all these years, at least get a pretty smile. Come on, get a pretty smile. The size of that tooth is as big as my thumbnail, you know? No, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but come on, if you're gonna be a lady man, you want to be a girl, okay?
I
Well,
don't, again, like I don't feel comfortable co-signing that, and I understand people feel a certain way about this subject. It's a very, very, very emotionally charged subject for most people, right? Like, I just don't see the need to even attack somebody for something like that. It takes away from the conversation that we're having anyway, right? What is this person saying? If you make rules for comments, then you should
It's
at least attempt to abide by them. Listen, I have very few rules for my chat, right? No home addresses, no home phone numbers, no threats of imminent threats of violence. I'm not saying like, I'd like to punch that guy. Fine, whatever. If you say I'm gonna go to XYZ at 10 o'clock in the morning when I know this person will be there and I'm going to hit them with a Molotov cocktail. Now, like that is a somewhat credible threat of violence. The fact that you have a plan there and you're targeting an individual, we're gonna kick you for that. Like, and really like anything that is absolutely like expressing your opinion on whether or not a person can be transgender is just that. It might not be nice. You might not like it. You might be transgender and say, somebody says, you can't be a woman if you were born a man, right? Like, I can see why that's offensive. That's not what I'm classifying as transphobic. That's somebody who has an opinion. Now, if you say, I think we should murder all of those freaks, or that's not even a person. That's an it. Like, that is dehumanizing. That is, that is what I.
yeah, that's just mean. That's mean, and that's unnecessary, right? When I say a lady man, because he's got boobs and he's got a penis, I guess. So he's a lady man. That's what we call him in Massachusetts,
Listen, you got to learn from my thing. You got to say allegedly. Allegedly has a penis.
Sexist slurs. I mean, you can throw sexist slurs at me all day long, Shiva. Anything you want to do, it's fine. But that's why, but I really like in the panel. One thing that I do really try to enforce, and I will correct people, and it is important to me, is that on panel we were referring to furry as a she. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, and I respect that.
I did some furry videos way back in the day. Just a couple on my channel of her.
Thank you, Jolene. I love the name Jolene. I named my dog Jolene.
Thank you, shit.
All right. Well, listen, I got to get out of here, guys. Again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And Kate, I'm sorry for all the videos that are coming your way.
That's okay.
Apologize there ahead of time, but I mean, it's got to happen,
Yo, Gary, keep up the good work, bro. I fucking love your videos, man.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Hey, I'd like to have you on my panel one of these days, bro.
Jesus.
All right. If Kate gets her big money fucking ban is out of the way, I can see you
already.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Lord. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out, man.
Lord High Cuckster. That's his name.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, bro.
Oh,
hey, you people have a great night, huh?
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, you too, brother.
All right, take care.
Yo, I was gonna say something about that. The fake father of Tyler, whatever, that 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Kate, did you know that channel was made the day after Josh Abrams went to jail?
Yeah, no, the entire thing is just absolutely suspect, and there's no way to prove or disprove, but I highly doubt, and like, I said this before too, if they are pretending to be this kid's parent to cover their own ass, which I really highly suspect that they are, then that is not only, cowardly and dishonest and fucked up and shows a guilty conscience, but it's also like really, like, you're setting a terrible public persona for these parents that you've never met before, because like I believe that they're good parents, and I believe that good parents would not allow their 12-year-old child to go off with a strange 58-year-old man that he met on the internet to go hassle the police and film movies, right? So like you're inadvertently calling these parents bad parents by pretending to be them and saying like, yeah, I would let this old guy take my kid. Like, Brian, we know they wouldn't. We know they wouldn't, because that would make them not great parents, and I am fairly certain that they are, okay? Because anytime that anyone has called the parents and been like, oh, this kid's on this guy's panel again, they take them right down. They're on top of it, right? Like, Jesus Christ.
You're talking about a guy who literally gets his own channel porn bombed and keeps the video up and puts it in full screen and keeps it up for the world to see.
Right.
It doesn't get any more stupider than that.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the Shelly one?
He porn bombed himself. and kept it up and full screened it. That's creepy as fuck. It's a porn channel, people. It's not even a 1A channel. It's not even an entertainment channel. It's a smut porn channel. There's 2 porn videos on his channel right now. Who else on YouTube can you say that about?
Dude, he might as well have a Pornhub account instead. Just fucking post on there and live stream on there. All the fucking porn he has on his channel.
Disgusting visual I just had. I'll be back, guys.
Sorry, that username's killing me. All right, so on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to drive home. As always, we leave here, we pack it up, we go into the Discord where we continue the conversation, chat, voice, all that stuff. Usually I'm on there when I'm driving home. If you think my audio is bad now, wait till I'm in Discord and I'm driving down the freeway.
You sound great now.
But we will be there. So if anybody hasn't joined our Discord already, please do. I'm going to throw the link in there a couple times. As always, thank you to the panelists that came on. Really appreciate you guys coming on, having a conversation with us. Matt, Polly, Doofy, Sancho, of course, Fixa. Fixa and Polly, we're throwing shit shows on those channels. Check them out if you want the drama, because we're trying to keep it low down here. Sancho has a variety of content, and he's just always doing something new. It's fantastic. But Polly, how many subs are you at right now?
I think I've almost hit 500, if not 500 now.
All right, guys, let's get to 1,000 on this. Come on, even toothless Jabba the Gums has more than 1,000 subscribers right now. Like, this is, I mean, Polly at least will not block people like immediately. He needs to get to 1,000 subs if we can do that.
Absolutely. Please sub to me. Late Night with Paulie Crispy. Do it because Kate said so.
No, don't do it because
Someone
I
post
said
a
so.
link.
Do it because like we can't let Brian have more subs than Polly. Like that's ridiculous.
My God.
And we certainly can't let Brian have more subs than Sancho because Sancho's the OG with this.
Yeah, Sancho has some great panels, that's for sure.
And like Sancho was getting fucked with Brian or by Brian before getting fucked with by Brian was cool. So
Yeah, I was the first for everything.
You were the original OG.
The dead animal thing, check. The predator thing, check. Yeah. So welcome to my world, everybody.
yeah.
You're the original OG, yeah.
And thank you for anyone who contributed through Super Chat to us tonight. Appreciate it. You don't have to do that at any time. We appreciate when you do. You keep us up and running here. And hopefully by next week I'll have less technical difficulties. We're going to be putting out some more play-on-demand videos, so some post-production stuff, because obviously we have a lot to catch up on, and we're going to make easy, short little videos to digest this information with.
Behind the scenes with Pat Seguin. Stay tuned for that to be dropped on Masshole Reports channel. I'm excited about that.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
Fixa, we want the orca scream.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way to end it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in again.
Thanks,
One
Kate.
more time in the chat Discord. That's where we'll be. You guys have a good night. We'll see you probably next Sunday.
Thanks for inviting me.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My God.